What's going on, everybody?
Going on? Whit and Cari, hi, I'm here. Really excited. We are live for Daily Dose of Awesome, your live 15 minutes of inspiration, motivation, training, all that jazz.
Yes, super excited again, guys, to be
Yes.
here with you. So for those of you that are going to be hopping on, drop us some likes, some loves. Let's get the ball rolling.
Hillary's on. Hi, Hillary. Good to see you.
So first of all, guys, we're super excited to have everybody jumping on. Why? Because mostly Cari, I'm going to say, is going to be going over this topic today. I'm going to fill in.
Chime in here.
I'll chime in here and there, but this is like her thing,
yes.
Which is going to be super awesome, guys. Why? Because I think this is going to have a huge breakthrough in your business and really help you guys focus on where you need to be focusing, because there's definitely three components here that Cari's going to be talking about. And a lot of the times when people get started in their business, they tend to get tunnel visioned, and everybody has this. I still get tunnel visioned every single day that I'm building, and Cari gets tunnel vision still, but we want to eliminate the tunnel vision out of your business, okay? So how many of you can relate to that right now? How many of you at any point in your business right now have ever felt tunnel vision, where you're just like, okay, I've got to complete this one thing or else I can't do the other things, okay? And you just get focused, and then all of a sudden you forget about everything else to help you build your business.
Happens a lot.
Happens a lot, right? Okay, so we want to help you guys today eliminate that tunnel vision out of your business, so that way you can stop being a hindrance to your own business and get yourself moving forward, okay? Man, we're getting a lot of people jumping on this.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we're excited. Let's give some people some shout outs here before we get into
Tracy,
content.
what's up?
Tracy, Terry, Marilyn,
Melinda,
Shasta. Hey, good to see you guys.
Hannah,
Karen,
what's going on?
Robin,
Carmen.
hey, you're looking good as well, my friend. Scott Sakata, good to see you guys. Well, we're excited, so let's dive into today's training. So what if we told you that there was only 3 things that you needed to focus on over the next year to create a multiple, if not, 7-figure business?
Yep, if you're scaling to that.
If you're scaling to that,
yeah.
Right? What if there was only 3 things? If you want to know what those 3 things are, comment down below, and if you guys say no, I'm ending the Facebook Live.
It's over.
You'll never know.
Okay? We'll never know. We'll keep it until we die.
The secret dies with us.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So there's only 3 things that Whit and I have really focused on over the last year that has created our multiple 6-figure income. And you know what? We never really introduced ourselves. For those of you who don't know who we are,
we're Whit. I'm Whit.
Cari Hyam. We're Invictus members inside Elite Marketing Pro here. So we have created a multiple 6-figure income over the last year, so we are qualified to teach you this.
Okay.
At least we think so. Yep. Bernie and JT think so. Yep. They put us on here. Yep. But anyway, so 3 things. 3 things.
If it doesn't work.
What the problem that most network marketers, well, anybody for that matter, has is they think there's only one component to really, being successful in network marketing or whatever that is.
And then that one component, because you think it's that one component, you think that if I do this one thing, that's what's going to create the momentum in my business.
And what do we see on people's news feeds all the time is promote, promote, promote. Okay. Promoting, that is a component that you need. However, if all you're doing is promoting on your Facebook fan page, maybe you have a blog, maybe you have an email list, and all you're doing is saying, join my team, try my products, you're hearing crickets on the other side.
Or what if you've moved your business to an online strategy, and now you're just like, okay, I'm gonna attract a whole bunch of people to me. Promote, promote, promote. You're still trying to just promote, promote, promote before doing another couple of components. And me and Cari are guilty of this.
We are guilty of this.
Okay, we're very, very guilty of this. And Eric Worre said it best. He said, it's easy to teach something if you're personally struggling with it yourself.
Yes.
Okay, why? Because you're personally struggling with it, so it's kind of burning in your side. And that's why we're going to be sharing this topic today. Why? Because we are totally guilty of having that tunnel vision in our business where we thought that one thing that was going to create momentum, and we're going to give you the secret that there's 2 more other things that you got to put together on these 3 things. If they're not working side by side, your business isn't going to go anywhere.
Now, promoting is important. It actually is one of the components. However, there's 2 other components that a lot of people tend to leave out. And these 3 components, they work synergistically together. Okay, so the first component that I want you to focus on before you promote anything is growing a network. It's network marketing, right? Or growing an audience, if you will. Growing a list.
Or even if you're just a straight up affiliate and you're just working as an affiliate. This stuff applies to any type of business opportunity that you're a part of. Okay, if it's traditional brick and mortar, network marketing, affiliate marketing, online marketing, whatever that may be, these 3 things are going to help you move forward in your business.
Yep. So the whole point, I mean, if you want to make millions in whatever you're doing, the first thing that you need is a network, right? You need a network of people that know and like and trust you, that want to do business with you or want to buy whatever it is that you're selling. So the first component that you need to focus on before you promote anything is growing an audience, growing a network, and building that foundation or asset of a list of people that know and like and trust you.
So let me ask you this: how are you growing that network right now? You know, do you have a fan page? Do you have a personal page? How are you growing that network?
If you're in traditional network marketing, maybe you're, you know, meeting people at the mall.
Maybe you are doing that. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's what you're doing.
Yep.
Growing that network, you'll never have success, especially in network marketing, if you don't have the network.
Yep.
So it makes sense that component number 1 needs, it's grow. That word grow, okay?
And so once you start growing that network, the biggest thing that you can do with that network is what? Engage with that network, build that relationship.
That's number 2.
Okay.
Component number 2 is engaging. Now, this is where a lot of people tend to mess up. They think, okay, I'm building this list. I know a lot of people here in the Elite Marketing Pro community, when we see what they're doing, this is the thing that they forget, is to engage with that audience.
Yep.
Okay, so you're building a list, or you're you know, meeting new people. Maybe you're in traditional network marketing, and then you're not building the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You're building this list of names, but then you're not cultivating that list. You're not engaging. You're not putting yourself in front of them. Okay? Whit and I, all we've done over the last 18 months is grow a list, engage with the list, and promote to the list. Okay? Yep. So you need to build the relationship. That's where the engagement comes in. Okay? So if you're growing a list and you're engaging with the list, but you're not promoting, you're not going to make money, right? You're not going to have any results. None of that is going to happen. If you're building a list and you're promoting to that list, but you're not engaging and building the relationship with that list, you're not going to make money. And if you don't grow a list to begin with, you have no one to engage with or to promote to. So they all work synergistically, hand in hand. Take a look at your business right now, where you're at, and ask yourself, what I'm doing every single day, or what I have going on in my business right now, in line with these 3 things, and are they all working together? So
like Cari said, I want you guys to ask yourself that question right now in your business. Are you first growing a list? Okay, and if you are growing a list, how are you engaging with that list? Okay, guys.
I hate to use the word list. I know
I do
online
too.
Marketing,
Yeah.
I like audience. That's what I like.
Let's use the word audience. Okay, are you growing an audience? Okay. So if you're growing an audience to promote to or to engage with, how are you engaging with that audience? Okay, so let me ask you guys this. If you're building that audience and you're engaging with them, because this is one of the biggest questions that I always get asked is, well, how do I engage with my audience? Okay, how do I do that? Guys, the last daily dose that we did, we talked about what? Playing in the gray area. Okay, being resourceful. Now, my idea of engaging might be completely different from how you engage. Okay, I know that there's some people in the community that say, man, I just want to reach out to everybody that likes my stuff. Okay, try it and see how it goes. I'm not going to tell you that that doesn't work, okay, because I know a lot of people doing it. I don't know if that works or it doesn't work. Be resourceful. Just because we're not doing it, it doesn't mean that that's something that you cannot try to figure out a new way to start engaging with that audience. So again, if you can really build on that, okay, again, start with the audience, start building that audience, move to engage that audience, build that relationship. And believe me, when you get to the promoting side of it, it's going to be so much stronger when you start to promote to that list. Why? Because now they already know, like, and trust you.
Yep, so we want to give you guys some specific examples of different ways that you can do all 3 of these things, and specific examples of what Whit and I are actually doing in our business right now to create our income.
Yes.
So to grow our audience, we're using a likes campaign on our fan page.
Yep.
We never turn our likes campaign off. And the reason why is because I want that new fresh blood on my page every single day. It's the new people that usually are like apt to comment the most, which means, and then if they're commenting, that brings us down into engaging, where I'm able to engage with my audience every single day. Okay, now I'm also doing a lot of reach outs, like on social media. I'm meeting new people in new groups. Anytime Whit and I go anywhere, we're expanding that database. We're expanding that network.
Yep.
Okay, so those are just a couple of specific things you can do there. to engage with your audience, especially if you're doing it online and you have a fan page, Facebook Lives, hands down, are the best way to engage with your audience, because they're getting to really see you. I mean, how cool is this Daily Dose of Awesome that we're able to engage with every single person here on Elite Marketing Pros page?
And we can see all the comments happening. We can see everything like that. We can give shout outs. We can build that relationship. We can ask questions. We can get feedback. We can do all of these things, which is a huge, huge tool. And if you guys don't realize this yet, and like Cari was saying, 90% of Facebook content next year is going to be video content. What that tells me is Facebook is giving a huge advantage to those that want to use a Facebook Live. Okay, and all hands down, anybody, I mean, and who of you out there right now have not done a Facebook Live, and the reason you haven't done a Facebook Live is because you're absolutely terrified to get in front of the camera.
That was me. That was me. Facebook Live had been out for probably a month before I did my first Facebook Live. And my very first Facebook Live, I'm holding our little boy Xandrix, and I'm like shaking on the phone.
And it was like less than a minute.
It was less than a minute long. But guys, it was my very first one, and I did it. And then I fell on my face for the next 4 or 5. And then all of a sudden, you know, a year later, here I am, and I'm talking to everybody, and I could fall on my face, and I really couldn't care, because that's the beauty of live.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And I'm going to give a shout out to Terry right now, because I've been, you know, we've been watching her in the community. She's had some awesome, awesome success, and she even said it the best. Lives are completely transforming her business. And I absolutely love that. Why? Because she is getting results, and I guarantee a lot of that comes from engaging with this audience and building that reputation with this audience of, hey, I'm somebody that can get you to where you want to be in your business. So here's what I have to promote. And when she goes to that promoting stage, it's going to be so much easier.
Yeah. So when it comes to the engagement, and I love what Robin just brought up. She says, I love doing lives, just need to be more disciplined with them.
Yes.
So this is not just even for lives, but when it comes to engaging with your audience, consistency is key. Okay. They need to know that you like, and that you care about them more than just once a month, right? You need to make sure that you're engaging with them every single day. They are seeing your name on their newsfeed, whether it's through posts, whether it's in an email. That's a different way that you can engage with your audience, is actually building that email list and sending emails, whether it's every other day, once a week, whatever floats your boat and works best for you. You need to make sure that you're building the relationship, because if the relationship is not there,
doesn't matter what you do after that. It doesn't
matter what you do after that. The next thing is promoting. So what's really cool about, you know, Facebook Lives, building an email list, all of this is they all kind of work synergistically, right? You can grow an email list, you can engage with that email list, and then you can promote to an email list. You can, you know, use Facebook Lives to grow your audience. You can then use that Facebook Live to engage with your audience, and then you can use that Facebook Live to promote to your audience as well. You can
do all 3 on a Facebook Live.
You can do all 3. That's the beauty of what building online can really show you guys. So are you getting value from this? We need to know.
Yeah.
Drop us some love. Give us some of the hearts, the likes, the stars.
We got one trying to break out. We got one trying to break out of the closet, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is probably the first Daily Dose of Awesome where our kids are not like screaming and running frantic all over the kitchen.
So, but with all of this, when you guys finally focus on this, so the whole point of this is to help you guys get out of tunnel vision. So we want you to look at your own businesses right now, and are you just focusing on one thing right now? Are you just focused on growing the audience? Are you just focusing on engaging? Are you just focusing on promoting? I want you guys to ask yourself that question right now in your business, and I want you to really take a really hard look at yourself and say, okay, am I being tunnel visioned right now in my business, and do I need to expand into all 3 of these? Now, I want to set proper expectations for this, okay? And I'm all about proper expectations. Why? Because and even me and my wife, when we first started, you know, when we transitioned our business to online, we didn't set proper expectations for ourselves. And luckily, we had enough grit to keep going to figure out the expectations. Now, I understand maybe a lot of you are brand new or looking at building your business online or looking to take that next step in their business. I want to set proper expectations for you when it comes to building an audience, engaging with that audience, and promoting to that audience. At first, you're going to feel like you're doing all of this and nothing is happening. Okay? Hands down, you will feel like, I'm doing a Facebook Live and I feel like I'm just sitting here talking to myself on a video, okay? And chances are you might be. You might not have anybody jump on that Facebook Live, but that is okay. Guys, the point of this is to be consistent, so that way when people finally start to notice that you're getting on lives every single day, you're starting to talk about things that are making sense to them. that's when the magic starts to happen. And so at first, you might not have anything happen with all three of these. Your audience may grow really slow. Your Facebook Lives and your posts and stuff like that might not get any reaction whatsoever. No likes, no love, okay? And promoting, you might not make a sale at all. Okay, but I want you to set the proper expectations, because when you do this consistently, and this is all me and Cari have done for 18 months, is do this consistently. And how many times did we feel like, holy crap, we're just spinning our wheels
Is this
here.
ever going to happen?
Is this ever going to happen?
Off?
Okay, and then one day, because we were just consistent, we knew what we were doing. We made that decision when we first started that that's what we were going to do, and all of a sudden, it just all the pieces came together at once. Now, I'm not going to say, okay, here's your timeline, guys. This is when it's going to happen. Okay, I cannot say that, because for me and Cari, it was 7 months.
It was 7 months before we had our $10,000 a month breakthrough.
For other people, it might have been 2 months. For other people, it might have been 18 months. For other people, it might have just been a year. But I want you guys to understand that this is a growing process. Mm-hmm. The reason that most people fail in what they do, whether that be a brick and mortar business, whether that be in network marketing, affiliate marketing, online marketing, is because they don't have an audience to begin with. So building an audience takes time. Engaging with that audience takes time. And then when the promoting comes, it's going to take time for them to grasp the concept of what you're trying to teach them. So give yourself those proper expectations, but definitely focus on those three.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's kind of recap what we've learned in today's Facebook Live. 3 things that need to work synergistically together in order to create a multiple 6-figure income, or if not higher.
7, yeah.
Okay. Growing an audience, a network of people that know and like and trust you. How do you get the know and like and trust factor? By engaging with that audience every single day consistently. They need to always know that you're there, that you care about them, and that you don't have that commission breath, because guess what? When it comes time to promoting, if you've done a good job at engaging and building the relationship, promoting is easy.
Yep.
Okay, you don't feel like you're spinning your wheels with promoting,
or selling them,
because people know and like and trust you enough that you say, hey, I'm promoting this, and they buy. Yes. That's the cool thing about what you're building here.
Yes.
Okay,
awesome.
So take a look at your business right now, because over the last 18 months, anytime like the leads weren't coming in or the sales weren't coming in, all Whit and I had to do was take a step back and say, okay, what is missing in our circle here? What are we not doing? There were times where we were really good at building an audience and engaging with that audience, and then we weren't promoting.
Then we weren't promoting at all. Like my first Facebook Live, I wasn't promoting anything. So and that's not a bad thing, yeah. But we finally figured out how to put all of those 3 together, like Cari is talking about.
There's been times where we've been really good at engaging with our audience, and we're promoting, and we're like, what's going on? Why are we at a standstill?
We stopped.
It's because we stopped growing the audience. So take a look at your business right now. Dissect where you're at, an overall bird's eye view of where you're at. Are you growing with your audience? Are you growing your audience every single day? Are you engaging with that audience every single day? And are you promoting to that audience every single day? Are they working synergistically? So if you guys found value, drop some likes, drop some loves, comment, let us know. For those of you who are not a part of the Elite Marketing Pro community and are just hopping on watching us, head on over to elitemarketingpro.com and sign up for their free 10-day bootcamp. And you can see how you can start putting some of these principles to work in your business online with their free 10-day bootcamp.
Yes. So again, we're super excited that we're able to jump on with you guys today. Hope you got a ton of value. And hopefully today you're going to be like, okay, now it's time to go and put these 3 things together. So again, me and Cari are super grateful that we've been able to jump on with you guys a few times this month now.
Yep. And we're going to be back 3 times in October, actually.
Yep, 3 more times in October. So this isn't the last. You're going to see her pretty face. But yeah, so everybody have a great day, and we will be back again.
Okay, we'll
see you guys.